Wow, stories.
Am I the idiot for pointing out that my cousins aren't doctors? I, female 31, am currently doing my residency in internal medicine. It's brutal, but I should be finished in December. I have 5 cousins on my dad's side. Most of them have non-health related careers, but Andy, male 32, is a chiropractor, and Kayla, female 26, is a nurse practitioner. Now, my dad's family has had at least 1 or 2 doctors in every generation. My grandpa and his brother were both family medicine. My dad is a urologist, and one of my aunts is a pediatrician. When I was in high school and college, my grandparents used to talk about how I would carry on the tradition and be the first doctor in my generation of our family. My other cousins were very clear they weren't interested. Last weekend we had an early Easter celebration/egg hunt with my dad's side. Some people are on call this coming weekend, so it made more sense to do it early. At the table, my grandma was asking about my residency and how happy they were to see me as the first doctor of my generation. Andy butted in and pointed out that he and Kayla are also doctors. I was frankly annoyed and a little tipsy, so I told him that a chiropractor and NP isn't the same thing as a physician at all. Chiropractic is pseudoscience and can even be dangerous for patients. Nursing is a great career, and I'm proud of my cousin for getting her NP, but an NP is its own distinct thing. Andy got pissy and called me privileged and arrogant. Kayla kind of took my side, but then said something about how NP school is just as challenging as medical school, and that it's only devalued because nursing is a historically female career path. My grandpa interjected to tell them both to take a seat, that they weren't doctors and shouldn't be claiming to be such. After lunch, Kayla pulled me aside and uninvited me to her private practice grand opening next month. She said she only wanted people who would cheer her on to attend, and she felt it was best if I skipped. I didn't really want to go anyway. I have very limited free time, so I said I respected that. Am I the idiot? Not the idiot. Andy is TA and a jealous one at that. Kayla should know better than to conflate nursing with being a physician. I agree with Kayla's point that nursing has been historically devalued due to it being a traditionally female career. I also think Kayla needs to lighten up a bit. Not the idiot. I am a CRNA, and I find people who obsess over calling themselves doctor in an attempt to pass themselves off as physicians are embarrassing. I'm a CRNA. I'm proud of what I do, and I am happy to call myself that. To the layman, a doctor is a physician. Nobody should call themselves that unless they are that. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for refusing to take my girlfriend to nice places because she eats like a kid? My girlfriend is an incredibly picky eater. Like I said in my title, she eats like she is 10 years old. In fact, I'll give a short list of things she refuses to eat. Unflavored water, fish, excluding fried shrimp, anything with bones, cheese other than sharp cheddar, spinach, onions, garlic, pasta without red sauce, eggs, spicy food, aioli, ketchup, potatoes, other than French fries, pastries with fruit, citrus, sausage, or any non-American food. This compares to me, someone who grew up in multiple different regions of the US and lived abroad for a few years, so I'm a bit more adventurous when it comes to food. Whenever me and my girlfriend go out somewhere nice, she ends up getting the same meals, usually either a burger or chicken tenders and fries. We could be going to an authentic Nepalese restaurant and she will get the French fries and white rice. To me, it's kind of embarrassing to go to a restaurant where there is a dress code and for her to order chicken tenders and fries. It especially bothers me that since I typically pay, I end up paying $15 for chicken tenders that I could get from the freezer section at Walmart for $5. Recently in our area, a very nice dinner place opened up and my girlfriend has been dying to go. I took a look at the place and the menu and saw that it looked nice, but the food was kind of pricey. She said she was probably going to get chicken tenders as per usual. I asked her what's the point of going then if I can toss some tenders in the air fryer for her and not spend a ridiculous amount of money on it. She asked why I had an attitude about this, and I told her that I thought it was a waste of time and money to go to a nice place to get little kid food. She interpreted this as me calling her a little kid. I clarified that I wasn't calling her a child. However, it is kind of childish for her to eat the way she does. I also said that if she's going to order food, we can make it home. There's not any point in us going anywhere. This led to an argument about me thinking I'm better than her. Am I the idiot? not the idiot. She could go and have a unique drink or something if she wants to experience the atmosphere, but without getting chicken tenders and fries for 3x the cost that they would be at a diner or from the store. I would not be willing to pay premium prices for the same low-value food over and over and over again. No idiots here. Dealing with someone like that is exhausting if you're not like that. On the other hand, she has every right to eat whatever she damn well pleases. Eating habits may seem small, but they're ever present. If you can't work this out, you're probably not compatible long-term. Now, for the next story. Am I the idiot for pretending I can't cook and not allowing my daughter to attend Easter? I am a 30-year-old female and am married to my husband, Mike. Mike usually does all the cooking and it works for us. Sometimes I cook as well, but it's very few and far between. Mike's family likes to have potlucks where the women all bring different dishes. I am a good cook, but I don't enjoy it, so we've always just said I can't cook. We've been married 3 years and this hasn't been an issue. Mike and I have a daughter who's 5. She mentioned to my sister-in-law how mommy makes the best seafood casserole while trying my sister-in-law's. My sister-in-law mentioned something about the comment to my husband, and he explains how I just don't enjoy cooking, so I don't do it often and don't want to cook for family parties. My sister-in-law told my mother-in-law, and all the women in Mike's family have been texting me that I'm selfish for letting them do all the work at family parties. So I said I don't enjoy cooking and will not be cooking for a family party. We all went back and forth a few times, so I said the next family party, Easter this weekend, my daughter and I will not be attending then. My mother-in-law said I'm an AH for not allowing my daughter to attend, saying it's manipulative, and that I should just make the dish and suck it up like everyone else. My husband said he's staying out of it right now, but that he understands my position. He said maybe just make a dish one time to have peace on Easter, and I refused. So am I the idiot for pretending I couldn't cook for all these years? And for not allowing my daughter to attend Easter? Edits for clarification. My daughter will still spend Easter with my family, just not my husband's. He can't take her alone because he's on call for work that weekend. We did try store-bought once and it was never served on purpose. Mike doesn't cook for these events because it's time-consuming making a dish large enough and he works a lot. Making a meal for our family doesn't take nearly as much time since there's only 2 adults and a small child. Update. Mike and I have talked about this weekend. He reached out to his mom and let her know we will not be attending if I have to cook anything. I don't know what happened during their conversation that made him so upset, but his mom has since retracted her statement and said it's fine, they just want to see their grandchild. Mike let them know that since this was the hill they wanted to die on, that he will also not be attending Easter, and that we will not be attending as a family unless the woman in his family apologizes for attacking me. We will be spending the full day Easter with my family, which my daughter is happy to spend the day with her cousins. Mike said we will not be attending another of his family's parties unless I'm 100% comfortable, and if any comments or remarks are made, we will be leaving and not returning. You're the idiot. If you don't want to cook, and I don't like cooking either, so no judgment on that from me, then the polite thing to do is either for your husband to make a dish to bring or buy something to bring. Expecting others to cook for you while you contribute nothing is idiot behavior. You got called on your behavior and instead of learning from it, you're throwing an idiot temper tantrum by refusing to attend Easter, and you're taking it yet another asshole step by refusing to allow your daughter to attend, not the idiot. Because these events where only the women are expected to do the labor suck. Your comments also say that they don't accept anything store-bought, so I can't really blame you for not going. I wouldn't want to go either.